Quickly before we get started in this video, I just want to let you guys know that apparently half of my viewers aren't subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed. Thank you very much. Now let's get into the video. Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are on American Truck actually, and I'm doing voice, which may seem weird to some of you guys because you thought I was going to be speeding these episodes up until either episode 50 or we got a truck. But I received a comment from Dark Reaper saying that he wanted to see these videos of me commentating with them. So I thought I'd try that in this video, and then you guys can give me a response in the comment section below of how you would like me to do these videos. And I'm also recording this via a different method, not through OBS, just to see if the quality is slightly better or not, if I should go back to using OBS. Personally, it's easier if I use OBS, but I am prepared to make videos like this if the quality is already good. So I have picked a job up. It is a quick job as we don't have our own truck yet, and it's a harvester, and it's going to be offering in about 8k, I think, about 8.8k, about 34 pound or dollars a mile, sorry. We're in America, we're not in Europe. The cargo mass is about 60,000 kilograms, so yeah, not particularly heavy as I thought it would be. But yeah, we're going from where we are at the moment is Camp Verde, I believe that's how you say it, and we're going to be going to Holbrook, just northeast of it. So I suppose let's get into the truck and start delivering this thing. So I'm not using Truck AR, I am in the, I am just, using the buttons to, look left and right and stuff. So it looks like a pretty good trailer. Let's go into external mode and just take a look at this trailer. Look at that. If you're wondering how I'm doing this thing, it's by using the console. Look at that. Nicely detailed. I love it. Let's fire up the engine then, so you can hear. Pretty good, pretty good rev to it, pretty nice sound. So yeah, let's get onto the journey then. So we are in the US, so we have to drive on the right hand side. And I think this truck is based off a Mack American truck. I don't know what they are, but as far as I remember, Mack is the name of a character in Cars. And whether it's based off that truck, I do not know. If it is, then this is going to be my truck, because I absolutely love the film Cars. And yeah, so if it is, this is going to be our truck. I just need to save up enough money to get it though. That's the only issue. I don't know how much trucks go for though here in the US. So going to have to do some scouting around and seeing what type of truck dealers we can discover. By saying that, let's have a look if we can pick some en route or discover some en route, because we might have some. Flagstaff. Yeah, we'll drop in for that one, I think. Let's go over here. Can we pick up something in Holbrook? I don't think there is one in Holbrook, unfortunately. So we're going to be getting one discoverable, which is over here in Flagstaff. And by the looking at it, that's going to be a truck dealer. I don't see any agencies, so a little bit unfortunate, but at least we're going to be getting a truck dealer. Hopefully it's a Mack truck dealer as well, so then hopefully when we get a bank loan we can get our first truck. So yeah, this is what the quality of the drive will be if I use my new method. I am using my capture device, my capture box, whatever you want to call it, to record this on. So yeah, do let me know if the quality is better and if you want me to continue recording videos like this or not. I may do Euro Truck and American Truck videos on this channel using the box, and probably some other, you know, high quality games. But for things like Roblox and stuff like that, I'll use OBS, because OBS can handle, you know, a game like Roblox absolutely fine. Because I don't feel there's any need. So the speed limit is 65 miles an hour. Let's see if we can comply with that as much as possible. We don't want to be speeding. However, I do love this digital display. It's so nice. It gives you the amount of fuel you have. The speedometer is very clear. Oh god! Was not expecting that corner to be there, but you know, eyes on the road and not eyes on the speedo. But yeah, I love that display. It's so clear. So I think I will use this truck as my first, possibly for the foreseeable future as well. I am also open to the idea of you guys suggesting some trucks that I should go with as my first truck. Even though I am kind of tied with the idea now of going with a Mack truck. I was very close to that police car back there, wasn't I? But we did get past without, you know, making contact, which is always good. We got damage from hitting into that barrier. Yeah, we got 1%. That's not too bad, I think. As long as it's on the truck and not near the trailer, I don't mind. As we don't own this truck, we can just, you know, drop it off. Hey, repair it as you want, alright? We don't need to take anything off it. Just use it as you wish. Repair it if you need to. Smash it up if you really want to. But it's not my truck, so yeah. Just hand it in like nothing's happened. So we've got about 3 hours and a half remaining. I think what I'll do is I'll leave the journey in like uncut, just the full journey, so even when I'm not speaking it will still be in real time. I won't speed it up or anything, as when I just watch these videos, for some reason I just find it so satisfying to just sit there and watch something drive. I don't know what it is, but it is just something inside of me that just makes me want to watch someone driving a truck, whether that's in real life or in a simulation game. It's just satisfying to watch. And tell me my head is weird, because it is. I don't know anyone else who watches people driving a truck for excitement. Mostly, I feel, they use it for education or something. But I actually just find it satisfying to just watch someone drive a truck. It is weird. If any of you guys have that same issue, or, well, the same habit, then please let me know. So then I know I'm not the only one that's, you know, got a messed up head. So yeah, do let me know. One thing I do not like about this truck is the mirrors. See, I'm looking to the left of the screen and I cannot see the mirror. I physically have to press the button to look to the left, and the mirror's there. Yes, in Euro Truck I did have to, you know, look to the right in order to see it, but that one's further forward. Yeah, that is one change I do not like. And also, the front of the truck is sticking out as well. But anyway, we are just turning off to pick up this discoverable in Flagstaff. Then we'll get back out onto the highway and continue the journey. So let's just continue going. I don't really feel the need to oblige by these stop signs. Obviously in real life I would oblige by them, but in a simulation, I don't really feel like it's necessary. If I was, you know, being serious about this game, which I'm not as serious with this game as I am with Euro Truck, then I don't oblige by the rules. Approaching a train track now, so we'll be able to see a train. Here it is. Very cool. It's the double-decker carts. I haven't been on one of those because A, I haven't been to America, and B, I'm from the UK. We don't really have those in the UK, as far as I can remember. Again, like, let me know if you guys have been on a train like that. Obviously saying you don't have to do all of these things. It's not mandatory. You do have the right to not do. You know, you don't have to do it. We are speeding a little bit. It's 25 miles an hour down here. International truck dealer discovered. Alright, fair enough. Not the sort of truck dealer I was looking for, but nevertheless, it's another truck dealer added as an optional truck dealer to go with. I don't think this truck has steerable axles. Yeah, I don't think it does. If it did, it would have steered a lot more quicker than that. So I just need to make sure on keeping this truck wide, as the back end will not swing out and cause my truck to make contact with a barrier, let's say, or pedestrians that could be on the path at that very unfortunate time. Eddie's. Nice. It's like a Ed's Diner when you look at it from like the outside. Ed's Diner, if you don't know, we have some of those in the UK. Well, there's some in Nottingham that I've been to quite a bit. However, I think I've only eaten there once, and it was like a gigantic burger. And it looked very, you know, old school, kind of American diner. Another truck up ahead, not truck, another train up ahead. Yeah, the food was quite nice there actually. I didn't manage to finish the that massive burger as well that I had. There is a vlog on the channel, which, if I can remember, I'll leave a link in the description to it. So make sure to go check that out after you've watched this one. Just bear in mind it was filmed probably about 2 years ago. So yeah, the quality of the video may not be as good as you may expect, or the quality could be the best quality you've ever seen on this channel. Over the years, my quality has actually gotten worse. But yeah, if you are interested, then go check that video out. I think it's when I went to ALT Lounge in Nottingham. As back then when it was open, I loved the place. Whenever my sister and mum wanted to go see a show in Nottingham, I could almost guarantee you that me and my stepdad will just be in there. Just either playing on the VR or just playing games. Before that, what did we really do? I don't know what else we really did. We just hung around in Nottingham, really. Just went shopping. Either played bowling or Quasar. If you don't know what Quasar is, it's a shooting game where you have to shoot people with lasers. Very cool game. I want to go back and try it out. But obviously due to the certain pandemic going along and going around the world, we are not able to do that at the moment. And I think at the moment it's shut anyway. Because I have not done it in probably about 5 years. I want to do it again. Because I kind of miss it. You know? Kind of one of those things that you used to do as a childhood. And then all you want to do is just play it again. I remember having a party there, a birthday party there, when I used to do synchro there. I used to be part of a synchronized ice skating team when I was over there. And for a birthday present, or a birthday party, I went to Quasar and loved it, even though I probably lost every single round. But I enjoyed it. It was really good. And yeah, that's pretty much what me and my stepdad did every time we went to Nottingham when they wanted to go see a show. Shop around, bowling or Quasar, or even Planet Bounce, as that was another thing I did. Again, another vlog on the channel of when I went to Planet Bounce, and if I can remember I'll leave a link in the description to that video as well. However, if they went to Leicester for a show, as they sometimes go to Leicester, me and my stepdad normally go to the International Space Centre, and it's basically space themed, of course. And I think one of my favourite parts of that, I think it's 3, was the 4D simulator, the weather pod, and also there's, I think it's something on the 4th floor, and basically you can choose, and I used to do both. You can be a cosmonaut in a capsule ready to take off to space, and you have to do all of like the different controls, like the set the fuel thing, whatever it is, and you basically get to be the person inside the space shuttle. Or you could be across the room at mission control, and that basically allows you to, I think there's a diversion coming up, I just need to go into this lane, and you basically control what the cosmonaut does in the space shuttle. And I loved doing both of those activities. I remember once I went, it was dead quiet, and me and my stepdad just literally stayed on that floor for about an hour. Just keep repeatedly doing that. And I loved it. We had a brilliant time that day. And I also went to there with school as well, and again loved that. Me and my friend at the time, because the rule was we had to stick with teachers when we went, and me and my friend at the time went with the teacher to that floor to do that. And afterwards the teacher was just like, well, you know, it looks like you do know your way around, Lucas, so if you need anything, you know, just come find us. So yeah, I just navigated my friend around. Unfortunately, the 4D simulator wasn't open that day, so none of us went on it. It was down for maintenance, and whether they were kind of like making a like a complete new mission or actually doing maintenance on the ride itself, I don't know. Because me and my stepdad went back. I can't remember when, but I think it was sometime in the summer holiday. And the simulator was still down. Don't say I have to get it down this road. Okay, this is going to be tight. And this is back in 2018 as well. But the vlogs weren't that big on the channel, so I didn't do it. I didn't have like the equipment to vlog when I went around with school either. Don't even think I could have. I don't even think I was allowed to record it either, because, you know, privacy reasons of the other students. I think my other friend would have been okay with it, as he does have a YouTube channel as well. But as I said, the other reason was I didn't have the equipment. We weren't allowed our phones on us or anything. I don't even think I had a phone at this point, if I'm being honest. It wasn't actually the next summer holiday we went. I just remembered I went to the International Space Centre to do a photography project. So it was sometime. If you could, honestly, I'm not putting any pressure on my wheel, and that's the kind of force feedback I'm getting. I have to grip the wheel, and I can feel the terrain under my tyres. But yeah, it was for a college project, and I think it was sometime in 2019 I went to do the project. So yeah, that was also cool, and it was still down for maintenance. So hopefully they've done a nice refurbishment now, and hopefully once this pandemic has you know, gone over the head, out of the way and done with, which could be a while, then I'll go back there and I'll certainly vlog it. We've made it to our destination now, so all we need to do now is park up the trailer. We're choosing the hardest difficulty, so let's get to it. Another place that we often go to do shows is London as well, and we normally do that as a day out, so yeah, we don't really have anything shorter to do. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this, because my trailer is super long. I don't really want to get my truck stuck on that bridge. Let's keep it straight. Okay, I think I'm clear over it now, so I'll start bringing it around to the right, and hopefully we'll see where we need to put this trailer in. I think it's around there. Yeah, it's around there. Let's bring it in. Is that going to fit in? It narrowly just fits in. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and just reposition it, and then bring it in again. Right, no matter where this ends up, that's where we are parking it, and we have done it successfully. So there we go. That's what we got. Lovely money and some great XP actually. And let's see what we can put it on. I think I'm going to put it on high value cargo actually. And that is going to complete it for episode, I think this is episode 5. Yeah, episode 5. So there we go. So this may have been a long video. I don't actually know how long I've been recording for. So yeah, if you do enjoy this sort of, truck and career videos with commentary rather than me speeding the episodes up, then please do let me know by leaving a comment down below and telling me which you like. And also tell me if you like this sort of quality as well, and I will do more of it, even though it's a pain for me to edit, but I will certainly do it. But apart from that, I'm going to go now, so thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, subscribe for more, also turn on notifications as well, so that way you will get notified when I put out a video. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, but until then, take care and peace out.